But the Never Trump movement still hasn't given up. In fact, today, announcing that they have a challenger to Donald Trump in November. Joining me now, RNC member and longtime strategist Henry Barbour, Ford O'Connell, and Eboni Williams. Let me start with you, Henry. The Never crowd never goes away, but that was a pretty interesting endorsement, George P. Bush.
Well, look, George P. Bush is like most Americans. He thinks the country's on the wrong track. And he wants change, and he knows that Hillary Clinton has not changed, that she will give you the same failed policies that we've gotten from Barack Obama, and that's where Donald Trump has his opportunity to make this a race about how he can get the country back on track and Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton's failed policies. And I think that's where he's got to focus. That's what he did today. With more days like today, he's got plenty of time, but if he does like he did, say, a week or two ago, it's going to be rough. Yeah,
I got you. You know, here's the thing, Eboni. It's almost every day there's one, either it's The Hill or Politico, or someone's got an article about a GOP representative or an ex-governor, someone on the Republican side who's dissing Donald Trump. Yeah. And we talked unity. That was the theme of their convention, and it's still sort of in a little bit of a disarray.
Yeah, you know what? I actually don't think those Never Trump GOPers are prohibitive for Donald Trump. I actually think that Trump can move forward, as he said, with or without the support of the establishment. I think Trump does need to be more disciplined, and I think that's even what you hear from GOPers that don't really support him, but don't want to see Hillary Clinton in the White House. If Trump can stay on message, I mean, as you've had guest after guest, expert after expert say, be the prosperity, job-creating candidate, talk about protecting United States safety, and being not Hillary Clinton, he wins this thing.
Ford, I know that polls have shown these sort of leads evaporate in the past. Today, of course, I think was a great test for Donald Trump, not just giving his economic policy, but being interrupted 14 times and keeping his cool. Is this enough to whittle down Hillary Clinton and chase her down into the finish line?
Well, he certainly dug himself a big hole, and it's an uphill climb. Yes, I think he can do this. Understand, the first presidential debate is September 26th. So if I'm advising Donald Trump, I want to go out and make a policy speech every week from now until September 26th, like he did today, on a key issue, whether it's the economy, national security, and I want to do it in battleground states with visuals, like Ohio, Western Pennsylvania. I want to use displaced workers to make the case that Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama are offering you nothing new. Trump can do this, but he's got a very narrow window, and it's up to him because it's his election to lose, not Hillary Clinton's to win.
Henry, everyone's bringing up those debates right now. Is it sort of the old Green Bay Packers 3 yards in a cloud of dust, or by that time you think we'll look for a Hail Mary kind of deal?
Well, I'd rather hand the ball off to our tailback and run up the middle for 5 or 6 yards of play. I don't think we want any Hail Marys. But one thing that I think that Donald Trump does need to do is I think he's got to unite Americans. He's got to show Americans that he's for everybody. And I think he needs to go into African American communities. I think he needs to go into Asian American communities and Hispanic American communities and talk to those people and talk about their family's future and how he cares about them. He's got to connect with those folks. That will not only win him some votes in those minority communities, but the suburban voters will see that, and that will be a signal that, you know what, this guy can bring the country together and he can be presidential.
I appreciate you saying that, Henry, because I think that it was a missed opportunity for Mr. Trump to go last week to D.C. to the NABJ convention. Hillary went. She wasn't particularly, it wasn't as well received as it was projected. And she got some tough questions. And I think that would actually be embraced and welcome for many communities of color because, look, many people are not that satisfied with Hillary Clinton, and they would like to see an alternative.
Ford, on that note, I'll let you go, Ford, but I was going to point out, I think it was today that Barack Obama played his 300th round of golf. And you know what? As president, I felt he should have been going into these communities, and I think we're at that point in America where we need a president to press the flesh, to meet people.
I absolutely do, and that comes with a week-by-week strategy. It's up to Trump to set the message and win the media coverage. He can do this, but you're right. It's about pressing the flesh, and that's why I was saying when you go out and give these policy speeches, have some visuals with you. Have some people whose jobs have been displaced. Have some minority folks who you think that your strategies can help put them back in the right.
Have some women on stage with them that can talk about that.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.